everyone, welcome back to the Walrus Plays, today's Binding of Isaac daily run as Lazarus. So let's see how far we have to go in today's run. Hopefully not too far. We're going all the way to Satan. Oh, now that's an interesting item. It's not one that I've used much, because I'm aware that the more damage you take, the better it becomes. And of course these guys drain. They don't actually do damage. That was stupid. Yeah. Because damage increases its charge, I think. And it becomes quite dangerous the higher its charge is. So let's injure myself ever so slightly. I mean, there could have been better. Anyway, off we trot. We got some spiders to deal with. And again, now, whether I'm being a little bit blasé and allowing myself to take stupid damage is a different question. I don't know. Once that Larynx fully charges up, ooh boy, that should be dangerous. Okay, go away, spider. Because I believe it does quite a powerful shout effect. You know, I think I've had this item once and experimented with it maybe once. Not really looked into it. So, could be intriguing. I'm probably not going to try and base the entire run around it, but it might work out for me for now, I guess. That's kind of the question, though. Is it going to work out for me right now? Let's see. Okay, that was a little bit sketchy. Let's take you down. Excellent stuff. Well, we only need 4 ticks left to fully charge the damn thing up, but let's see what happens. Well, we didn't get any bombs, which is a real shame, because that would have been nice. But I'll live. Right, well, let's try using it. Yeah, okay, that was effective. Crikey. That definitely worked, didn't it? Absolutely obliterated little horn. Okay, so in the burning basement, let's grab some soul heart. Well, a soul heart, not soul hearts. Okay. Explodey boys went and explode, which thankfully gives me more soul hearts. That was annoying. So was that. How did I take stupid damage like that? Well, probably because I'm an idiot. It's fine, though. It's fine. Okay, so these I don't like. Again, stupid damage. I'm being a bit too blasé. I think the thing is I don't care if I take damage, but I've wasted 2 whole soul hearts on just being a moron, which is eating into my devil deal chance. Well, that was incredibly stupid of me. Goodness gracious. Well, I've better try and get some soul hearts, because that was spectacularly dumb. Ugh. Well, I feel dense now, don't I? Well, at least I got a soul heart, just not when I needed it. Yeah, I've got to be a little bit less dumb. Which, yeah, I know. That's a difficult question for me on that one. Okay, we're not going anything in there. Let's head down, ignoring that room. I know that is spiky. More to the point, I know now that it's very spiky. That'd be quite handy. If only I had flight. Oh well, that's fine though. I mean, I don't know whether my saving it for the boss is a particularly good idea or not. But we'll see, we'll see. At least we got a little bit more of that. I mean, if I had Samson's abilities, that would be really good right now. Goodness gracious, can I find a bomb? No. I think I might have to investigate the shop. Might have something useful in there. Okay, here's the boss. Let's give them what for and means to be. Well, that was kind of a given that we weren't going to get a devil deal after that shenaniganry. But, you know, that seemed to work out all right. I'm just going to grab this little bit of money. And that does allow me to get a couple of more ticks of the Larynx, which is good. And let's quickly nip into the shop. Okay, so I am going to grab this, because the member card could be quite helpful. Could being the operative word. So for 6 cents, we are buying the Soul of the Keeper. Going to pop the Soul of the Keeper and get more than 6 cents. Lovely. Now, it would be nice if I had enough money to buy this, because the synergy between that would be very entertaining, I feel. For now, however, we don't have the ability to do so. I'm going to grab Mum's purse, and we're going to pop some pills. And get some pheromones. Oh, relax. Got stuck on poo. And I'm going to grab that bomb, because we're going to go blow up a marked rock and hope that there are some soul hearts inside. Now, where was the mark? In here, there it was. Put the bomb down. Helps if I push the button down hard enough, doesn't it? Okay, I mean, that would be nice. I just don't have flight, which, you know, sod's law would be that actually flight would have been available in the devil deal. That's always the way it works, though, isn't it? Spirit of the Night would have been a fantastic boost to me if that had been there. Righty, so let's head on down. Yeah, sorry for the slight spike in volume there. I was just adjusting the microphone. I realised it was a little bit too far away from my face. There we go. What's this one? May my greed know no bounds. Now, that could be useful, I guess. I mean, at least I've got the daddy long legs. It is kind of helpful. Like, undeniably so, I feel. Okay, yep, you can go away. And who are you going to step on again? Go step on one of the mushrooms, will you? Thank you. Stompy leg. Pow. Well, that seemed to work out okay. So let's go in here. And I'm going to shout and kill stuff nearby me. I think I need to be unafraid of using it. I think that's an issue I've kind of got with it, is I'm used to, oh, I'll stock it up, use it on the boss. That'd be great. In the Minecrafter might be a good, fun thing to use. I mean, it's a bomb every one room. Maybe. You know what? I think... Am I correct in thinking... No, I was incorrect on that one. I thought it was the other one that meant that you turn items into money. I always get myself muddled with the inverse cards. I think it's just that... not only am I an idiot, it's the remembering things is sometimes a bit tricksy. I think that might be a bombable wall. It was. Okay. You know what? Maybe the Minecraft thing isn't quite as good as I'm thinking. I'm kind of thinking it's not going to be that good in the grand scheme of things. Like a one-use bomb, but the Larynx, it's... I'm not sure. Like, truly, I have no idea what's going to be like my best plan of action there. The Larynx is quite a powerful shot, but at the same time, I haven't really got bombs. So being able to use them every room, is pretty handy. I'll stick with the Minecraft box for now. There we go. Oop, nearly. And you're dead. Excellent stuff. So I know that the... I think that the... this here is a bombable wall, which I was correct. Oh, that's a big pill. I wonder what it is. Let's find out. Speed up. Yes, I will take all the speed up. Thank you very much. And I will use that there and detonate you. A little bit pointless, but I've done it anyway. And the Fool and the Empress. I'll take the Empress. It might be useful. Right. Into the boss we go. Right, let's pop the Empress card as we step in. So we are going to get a devil deal, by the looks of things, unless I do something incredibly dense, which I say that as I do something incredibly dense. And there again, I do something incredibly dense. Just walking into it, just allowing it to fly angrily into me. Okay, come on. Come on, get stomped on. Oh, it's going to charge again. Let's move out of its way. And again. Ooh, that was close. Well, we've got lots of health, so I'm kind of thinking that we should exchange some hearts for some items here at this point. Let's give that a go. Goodness, this thing's not dying, is it? Well, let's take Death's List. That could be pretty useful, so I can get some stats up, hopefully, or some items up. Who knows? Either way, it's useful. That's kind of all I can say at this point. So I'll happily take that. Righty. So let's head on through the map. Okay, so we're going to use little baby Brim here to just exterminate the fires. There we go. That's lovely. Okay, so kill that guy off. And then... Damn. Very annoying. So the trouble is, I am aware that the foot could kill the wrong enemy. Like that. So it's not going to be quite as easy as I'd actually thought about, because I honestly didn't think about the foot. Like that. I am in a little bit of a conundrum here. And there were things under the ground. That makes things even more annoying. There we go. Fiddlesticks. Well, gulp. I know that's a thing now, which is nice, I guess. And there goes my devil deal chance. Okay. Go away. And where are you? There, you're dead. It could have gone better, I'm not going to lie. I'll explode that. I was kind of hoping that might have been a marked wall, but it was not. Do I go and fight the boss? I might as well, since I'm here. Well, this one's going to be an obvious, maybe good Death's Door thing here. I might actually get something for Death's List. Huzzah. And, you know, I might be able to get a devil deal with a 9% chance. I'm not expecting it, but it might happen. Well, we've got a 9% chance. We did not, though, but we did get a range up. And we got some bombs and the matchsticks. So we know that there's a gulp pill. Did I pay attention to the colour of it? No. I think it's the white speckled with red, but I could be wrong. Okay, I mean, when you have Death's List, those ones are a little bit more tricky. But we do have a single black heart, which is, you know, nice at least. And that now allows me to cross the bridge. Okay, nothing out of it. That's fine. It's a little bit sucky, but yeah, I'll live. Okay, lots of money, though. I'm happy with that. So I'm definitely visiting the shop. And we do have the card. I don't know why I did that. I was kind of expecting it to be a marked secret wall. I was wrong. Okay, so I don't know where's the... Oh, this is going to be tricky because there's so many spawner enemies. So I guess we're going to have to not have an extra boost. So we've got one singular boost from Death's List, and we go, oh yeah, no, it'd be really, really good. No. And the Daddy Longlegs has just stomped on everything and actually making it way harder for me to actually achieve what I want from it. Fine and dandy. That's how it goes, isn't it? We did find a secret wall, though. Okay, I think Daddy Longlegs did it again. I really want to try and get, if I can, the baby, like the baby bender, the little mini spoon, because that'd be really useful, because it'll make baby Brim have homing tears, and that'd be really good. Okay, well, happy for some more money. That's lovely. No, we don't want those, though. They can go away. And anything in there? Nope. So that's fine and dandy. Right, well, we found the shop, which is good. And again, the foot came down and ruined my day there slightly. I'm going to put a bomb here. I think that's going to open that up. And that's giving me even more bombs. So I think that might be a secret wall. I was correct. Let's not play that too hard, because I want to see what might be in the super secret bonus shop that might give me an advantage. Let's see. Nothing of worth. Do not care at all. Actually, no. One thing I do want to do is I want to put a bomb on them. Just detonate them in their faces. Just because you exist. I'll take that 2 whole cents and be slightly annoyed by it. Okay, so I'm going to put a bomb here, and I'm going to put a bomb here, and I'm going to just see what happens. Okay, so the jar of flies. The wooden penny. Don't really care. Boomerang's alright, but eh. The BFF, though. Now, that is useful. And we'll have some more friends. And Joker. Now, that could be handy, couldn't it? We didn't get a devil deal this time, so I think we should pop that in a moment. Ba-blam! Yeah! We got some bonuses. Okay. So, in truth, there's one item there that I don't really think is going to be useful to me immediately. But I am going to grab it anyway, and that's money is power. Because as I get more money, the more powerful I will become. I've now got conjoined, so I have dropped my damage slightly, so that is genuinely an issue. However, I now have triple shot without a lower rate of fire. But my damage is now 3 instead of 3.5. So, yeah, I do have a slight issue there. Could be worse. It definitely could be a lot worse. So, let us jump on in and, right, let's keep it going. To the right, so that is a, yes, excellent. It stomped the correct one. And we got ourselves a soul heart out of it. Thank you, Death's List. Now, that's not going to work out in my favour because these ones always mess with my brain. Okay, 14 minutes. We're still alright. We might do okay. And the trouble is, of course, now I've got flies as well. Now, the buddy is bigger, but the flies are not any bigger or scarier, which is fine. Damn. Me killing the babby spiders ruined my day there. I can now jump. Oh, yeah. Which, to be honest, is awful in some ways, but it might come in handy on the rest of this floor. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit meh right now. Okay. Well, that worked. That definitely worked. And we still do get the marketplace. Now, of course, we're getting money, which is improving our damage, which is good. So let's see. Oops-a-daisy, didn't mean to do that. Let's try that again, shall we? Now, that is a trinket that might be quite good, because it'll guarantee we'll get Hush. But I'm genuinely concerned that I don't have the ability to beat Hush. My stats are not high enough. I'm not in a particularly powerful place, I don't feel. Which is fine, it's just a little bit frustrating. Okay, so that one's dead, and you're now dead. Excellent, that's a shame. Range down, that sucked. Could have been worse, though. Could have been a lot worse. Well, we're doing out the damage. And there we go. Lovely stuff. So, I am going to explore a very little bit further, because I have a sneaking suspicion that we might have a bombable wall there. Nope, I was incorrect. Let's head on up to the left. That's not a bombable wall, but this one might be. I was eventually correct. There we go. So we're going to not bump our devil deal up any further because we've already done that, but we are going to get some money. And money is good. Because money is power. As opposed to knowledge being power, guide it well. I've played far too much Dawn of War. I'm going to see what happens here. That could have gone worse. Well, again, we're trying to up the damage by increasing our money count. I really want deep pockets. Now, that would be a fantastic item. You know what? The jump thing is not helping me at all so far because I haven't found anything that I need to jump to. There are a couple of items that do work in synergy with it, though. Stompy as a transformation. Oh, dear, that was a horrible rock. Did not see the creep there. I'd been hit by my own. I'm going to put a bomb here, and I'm going to detonate my little friend here. Kablam. Okay, so I've now got a much, much higher chance of a devil deal, so that's kind of what I'm after. Okay, 17 minutes. I don't think that the boss rush is going to happen here. Oi! That's rude. Well, off we trot. Yeah, I think I'm going to swap back to the Minecraft box because weirdly everything is terrible. I mean, I've had one of the books, so if I get another 2, whoop-de-doo, I get the 4-eyed transformation and I get extra shots potentially. So, it'll do. It's a thing. Right, go on, boss. Okay, it's Loki, and Loki is gonna die like that. Okay, so we've got some stem cells, some more HP. Ah, now this could be interesting. The Void is a particularly good item, I feel. Now, obviously, I could and will just eat that just so I will drop a random TNT block whenever I feel like it, because, yeah, why not? Righty, so we've now got Scythe Tears, so we've got a bit more damage up. Still need some more money to damage deal, but I think we're... Let's see if we can find that special marked skull. Okay. Well, a bomb is good. We're going to grab that just for now. So I've got 4 bombs. Okay, we've got more. I'm just keeping my eye out for that marked skull, wherever it might be. Okay, you're dead. Go on. Be gone. I don't feel that my damage is particularly good enough to get through boss rush. But at any point, it's kind of useful to try it at least. Goodness gracious, where's that marked skull? Feeling loads of skulls, just not a marked one. Toot. There we go. Pheromones. Well, pheromones the lot of you. Okay. Still not there yet. This is concerning. There it is. Put the bomb down. Alright, so let's try and get our way to Mum ASAP. Okay. Ow. That's annoying. And we took some damage and money loss, which means less damage. Ow. That was annoying. Okay. Up. Damn, that's not to Mum. I thought it might be. Nuts. I'm taking way too much reckless damage. Okay, well, we found Mum, but I don't think I can beat her in 7 seconds with this low health. That's very annoying. Let's put a TNT block there. I was kind of hoping that might actually give me something good, but nope. Well, I screwed up, undeniably. Undeniably so, I screwed up. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Mama Mega. Now, there's a potent little synergy with this one, which, if I can be clever about it, I'm definitely buying her. Now, I think if I hold off consuming it, because if there is a gold bomb on this floor, which I'm not expecting there to be one, but if there is one, I can then activate Mama Mega for free, and it doesn't count towards its usage. And that would be very nice and very helpful. So we are going to explore everywhere. And I think, weirdly, that's going to benefit me. Yes, it does. Because this gives me focused tears. And the Magician's not as helpful in the grand scheme of things now. But that's worked out slightly for the better. Okay, so there's not a gold bomb on the floor. Not that I can see, at least. That's fine. I'm going to use that. And I'm going to grab this. And then... oops. I may have accidentally managed to slightly detonate myself. So I'm going to gulp that. Infested, something's wrong. Perks, bad gas, puberty, excited, lemon party. Oh yeah, it's alright. Power pill, X-lax. Luck down, that sucked. Okay, so I am going to grab the power pill. We're going to go back and we're going to go and use that in the arcade. Excellent, look at that. It's because I'm trying to get more money. You see, again, there is method to the madness now. Okay, so we've got ourselves a little bit more HP. A little bit more oomph. That wasn't clever. The sun. Well, not the sun, but the inverse sun. Which means I can now fly. Which is at least useful, because it means I'm not going to spike myself again anymore. Magician again, that's not the end of the world. Power pill. I'm surprised it didn't knock open that door, though. Oh, it did. Aha, here we go. Booster pack. What's the booster pack going to give me? Judgment. Let's springboard that bad boy. I was hoping for a devil beggar, but no, we didn't get one of those. Ah, another temperance. That could be handy for later. As could the ace of diamonds, weirdly. Ow. Go away. Ace of diamonds, magician. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to put a bomb on him. We're going to detonate his face, and we're going to get a bit more money. And we're going to take the temperance with us. And going to fly up here, grab some red hearts. And that's slightly better for us now. There we go. We're, again, slightly better HP. So my plan is, going to go back. We're going to pop the temperance inside the arcade if there is another blood donation machine, because I can trigger both of them at the same time, you see, and then get some more HP. Not HP, sorry, get some more money out of their lovely donations, which would be nice. Okay, so we've got a little bit more HP again. So we've got two skeletal, well, we'll have one skeletal heart. Okay, and we've got some more money, which again, very handy, very lovely, because that's damage. Oh, of course, I forgot that as soon as you activate the Mama Mega, everything detonates. That was stupid, but at least I've got a temperance going. Okay, so I'm going to grab these two. We're going to grab a little bit more money, and I need that power pill. Nope, we haven't got power pill. We're not going to have that now. Then fine, we will just go, because I'm not consuming that with the void. That would be very stupid of me. Okay, so I'm going to grab that key. And to be fair, I'm using and abusing this flight that I've got. And I feel that's quite rightly so. So, is this where the... no, that was the... what's it called? Card. The other one. The not quite as helpful one. The Hermit, Magician... Oh, I'll take the Hermit. It's still a teleport. That's really all I'm after, is a teleport card. So, we're going to detonate all of them. We're going to grab these two hearts. Now, the problem is, it does mean that if we get a devil deal offered to us after Mum, we cannot take it. We have to take the... Okay, so thankfully, there was no devil deal offered. I will take the experimental pill, however. Right, what are we going to find in here? I mean, that'll do, because I keep taking damage anyway, so I might as well increase my damage as we go. Otherwise, it's a bit pants in the grand scheme of offers, but again, we've managed to wrangle our way into boss rush, and I'm going to make a wild stab in the dark and assume that most everyone else playing this today has probably managed to figure that bit out and done the same. However, if I put that there, I can put that explodey thing down, and hopefully we can... Oh no, of course we can't trigger it because we don't have the box itself. So annoyingly, I haven't got any other items with it. I could have just triggered the void, couldn't I? That would have been way more sensible. Eaten all 4 items and just used them up as stat fodder. Gosh, I'm an idiot. Ugh, I can't believe I'm so stupid. Well, we will see what happens with the dropped item, whatever it might be. Goodness, I'm such a moron. It's really bad when you go, oh yeah, hang on, that might be really useful. And theoretically, yes, the damage taken to increase my damage overall, maybe might be quite handy. I mean, I've got a damage of 10.6 now, and that's not awful. It's just not amazing. It's just... that was one of those oops-a-daisy mistakes, I think, is probably the nicest way of putting it. Not the most catastrophic, but it's one of those I didn't consider. Okay, go on. die. Now, I do like the tractor beam because it does pull all of your weird tiers into one. So if you do have issues with the triple shot or the quad shot or even the conjoined transformation, at least it does mean all your tiers are down the same path. Plus range and rate of fire. So it's a good item, I think. Yes, there are some items that don't benefit from it, and anything with homing doesn't benefit from it. That's, you know, the big issue with it. And I think any of the things like Cricket's body or the parasite doesn't work out particularly well with it. Well, in some regards, you do still get the extra shots. They just don't appear in the splash pattern that's normal, which kind of sucks a little bit, but hey ho, that's how it goes. Right, so let's kill you off. Thank you. I mean, damage-wise, we're not exactly doing terribly. We're not doing amazingly, but we're not doing terribly, which is nice at least. And of course, I know I was being very greedy, trying to hope that we might find a gold bomb. There are a couple of items that you can guarantee a gold bomb with. Well, I say a couple. One item, that jar that makes them, I think it's after 11. Can't remember off the top of my head which item that actually is. But it does give you 11 charges, and that makes it a gold bomb. And then you can... But of course, that does require you to get... To be honest, you need that item first, then find Mama Mega, and then somehow... Oh, no, I don't want to eat that. Euthanasia shot. Now, that's good. Yeah, you need to kind of use a bit of a wibbly wobbly mess of things. What is that item called? I think the everything jar, I think. It's, you know, it's pretty good. Okay. So that's not gone badly, I guess, so far. Oh yeah, because I don't have flight, do I? Dumbass. I love it when the fact that I just forget that I don't currently have flight. As much as I'd love to grab any of those items, I can't really. It's fine. I'll live. Okay, we're going to flatten that one and that one. There we go. We've got ourselves some lovely kills. And I need some hearts. I was going to say I need some hearts, and lo and behold, look at that. We've got some hearts. So I don't really want to try and improve my Devil Deal chance, because I kind of want to carry it over to the next floor. That would probably be the most sensible way of doing things here. Yeah, we're not going to get Hush, not with the slow boss rush that we did. Which is fine. I probably should have bought that blue key, but I wouldn't have had enough to buy the other things. And it's a very much of a muchness sort of issue at the moment. So I really need to get some soul hearts on the go in here. Well, we got a little bit more HP, which is nice. Not HP, sorry, a little bit more money, which is, I don't know why I keep muddling words around like money and HP. It's because I think I'm playing as the Keeper, probably because of the triple shot thing. You know when you just have one of those catastrophic brain farts? That's what's going on today. There we go. You're dead. Get out. That would have been nice. Some more health would have been lovely, but no, we couldn't give you that, could we? At least I found the rock. That's a pretty good one. Though I would like to increase my luck stat. Because if I can increase my luck, then I will get a better return on my euthanasia shot. I mean, it's doing well for me anyway already, so it's definitely not a bad thing. Ah, excellent. So we're going to get some more charge, and we're going to get some better bombs now. So we've got cursed gas bombs. There we go. I can do words good, yes. That's the trouble is, you use your language all day, and you think, no, I'll just go home, I'll play some video games, I'll record some stuff, and then just goes, huh, you want to do something even vaguely clever? Don't be silly. That's not allowed, Walrus. You're not allowed to sound like you actually know what you're talking about. Believe me, it's the day job is needing to know what I sound and talking about is actually quite a major component of what I do. Believe it or not. Righty, so we're going to exterminate the hell out of them. That seemed to work out all right. That's not a bombable wall. Why did I put that there? It's clearly not a bombable wall. This one might be. Doubt it, though. C'est la vie. Now, where are they? Oh, yeah, there were some spikes there. So I'm not going to try that. But I am going to absolutely flatten everything in here. Yeah, get away. 55 coins. That's not terrible as money goes. That's annoying. I wouldn't mind a bit more cash, but that's fine. I'm going to put a bomb here because I think that card might be useful. I was sort of incorrect. I'm going to grab it anyway. I'm going to sort of demonstrate what I mean about the homing shots aren't quite as viably useful when you've got the tractor beam, which is fine. It's just not the end of the world in the grand scheme of things. Down we go. It's Skolex. So we're going to kill that one, and we're going to kill that one. Excellent. So we killed those guys off. Because what it does is it sort of hovers the tiers. It works, but maybe not in the same way you might hope. Now, that's worked out fantastically for me there, because it means now that I don't have to worry. Well, I say still have to worry, but I've got a much greater devil deal chance. I say that as I then take some damage. I need a red heart, and I need one now. Well, there's half of one, and we are going to get a little bit of money out of this golden penny. There it is. And again. And again. I don't actually know how many times it has the chance to drop. I'm sure it's some ridiculous threshold between 1 and 84 million or something dumb. I wonder if it's just a flat every time it appears as a third. Well, after every time it's picked up, it just has a 30% chance to not respawn. I don't know. I might have to look that up because I'm curious. And the thing is, I tend not to. If you've ever watched any of my Stardew Valley kind of stuff, I like to not use the. Aha! There is a gulp pill. Perfect. So I want to find a trinket. I tend not to use wikis that much. It's just a personal thing. I like to try to not use them, and that's no shade to anyone who does, because games like Binding of Isaac and I don't know, Enter the Gungeon, goodness, sometimes it can be incredibly hard to remember the synergies and what else you can do with it. And yeah, I know when I first started playing Isaac, I definitely used the wiki quite heavily, because I wasn't really into that. It was that I hadn't quite got into that sort of mindset of let me blunder through stuff. So, yeah, I definitely do use wikis, just not all the time. And, it's a thing. But yeah, I'm going to try. I might have to look up that particular item just because curiosity's kind of peaked slightly here. I want to... okay, I need to be careful. I've got to be very careful, actually, because I double bomb things now. At least the fart bombs apply to the Mr. Boom. Go away, Super Greed. You can die. There we go. Now, I'm going to not take that. As good as 25 cents would be, there aren't very many opportunities for me to spend money. And I know I've got the money equals power, but I have a sneaking suspicion I will probably get up to the maximum amount of money, the 99, reasonably soon. So let's flatten you. That's annoying. You dropped a... Oh no, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Is there a marked rock in here? I don't see one. No. I've not seen a marked rock in a while, actually, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. Yeah, so I'm going to go and check and see what is in the challenge room. I mean, tears up would be helpful, I feel. So let's do it. We might also get some... we may very well get a boost of some description. We might. There we go. We've got a soul heart. Thank goodness for that. And there we go. So we've got some more unlucky penny. So that's going to improve the likelihood of the euthanasia shot. And then another golden penny. It's just going to increase the likelihood that we get to that 99. So we're at 90 now. So that's why I'm not as concerned about grabbing what's in here. The the quarter. I'm quite happy to just use it. So we get a little bit of range and a little bit of rate of fire. So our rate of fire is looking pretty healthy, actually, to be fair. Look at that. Especially considering we've taken a debuff on rate of fire from the scythes. Okay, so let's grab that. That one's a lucky penny down there, so we're going to grab that one. Okay, and we're going to grab that. And I'm going to wait for the spikes again. And grab and go. There we go. We're feeling a little bit more healthy in that front of damage. Still need some more hearts, though. That's the big issue I've got right now. Okay. Okay, that would have been nice if I'd been able to avoid that. But, okay, speed up's good. We're going to definitely grab those. Soul of Eve, that might be useful. Blank Rune. Soul of Cain. I'm going to take the Soul of Cain out for a little spin, I think. There we go. You're all dead. Go away. Oh, I missed. There we go. So it's dead. So I'm going to use the Soul of Cain on a room that has a lot. Oh, no, that was... I was greedy. I was really, really greedy. Way too greedy. Oh, I've shot myself in the foot quite badly. You know what? I was expecting more red doors in here. Kind of stunned by that. More. Are there any red doors in here? Interesting. Okay, well, there's 3 here. So, oh, and a gold room. And the data miner is okay. It's not an item I'm super keen on, so I'm not going to avoid it. So I did find the mega secret room. So this could potentially have something that might save my... Now that's an interesting item. I like the C-section, and my rate of fire is decent enough, and it might work. It might work for me. Let's give it a go. And I'm dead. Well, dead-ish. Well, I've mangled my Devil Deal chance, unfortunately. So, and I have a single heart right now. I have put a lot of risk in my hands right now. So this could end very badly. I think it's the nicest way of putting it. Bacano is good. Come on, just give me a Degas or something. No. Sugar muffins. I'm going to run in there with a Soul of Eve. And I'm just going to spam that straight away. And hope for the best. Damn it! Oh, that's really annoying. Oh, yeah. I cocked up. I think is the best way of putting it on that one. I was way too complacent and I took too much dumb damage. Well, that resets the counter back again to 0. So I think I was at 4 this time. Yeah, well done, Walrus. You're an idiot. So that ends today's run. If you have enjoyed and you want to give me some absolute levels of mocking, go nuts. Because that was dumb as all hell, today's run. But hopefully I'll catch you again tomorrow when I try again to not suck that hard.